Reebok ZIgtech John Wall press event. My name is Todd Prinsky. I'm the head of sports and entertainment here at Reebok, and I really appreciate all of you coming out. I know it's a very, very busy week for a lot of you. It's great to see some familiar faces here. What you just saw on the screen was our John Wall ZIgtech ad that we're very proud of, that will actually air tomorrow night during the NBA draft on ESPN. And this ad really signifies a couple things for us as a brand. First, it shows our tremendous energy and dedication around this young man, John Wall. I mean, to have a TV commercial the first night when you get drafted, and to have a signature shoe, the ZIgtech Slash, is a pretty big statement that the brand is making about a young individual. We're very proud to be partnering with John Wall on that. The second reason why this is very special to us and what that commercial kind of signifies is almost like a reunion. Those of you that don't know, before a lot of us knew who John was, it was one of our breakout camps, which is a camp that we created to bring young players up that really don't have national recognition. And at that breakout camp in 2007 was when John really started to get national recognition. And the following year, we invited him to our big RBKU camp in Philly, where he just totally dominated our national camp. And I think that's really was his coming out party. So in a way, John has already been part of the Reebok family, but today we really make it official. And so we're very proud of this moment for us and for John and his family. In terms of the partnership, I'd like to bring out one person who was instrumental in this partnership happening. And so I'd like to welcome to the stage the president of the Reebok brand, Uli Becker. Uli, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Anybody hoping that the US is going to win the game later on? Well, that's not really responsible. I would hope. It's a great event.
So, okay, anyway, back to the biggest global sport in the world, basketball. I have a couple questions for you. The first is, why was John such a big priority for the Reebok brand?
That's an important question. You have to obviously assess whether the partnership works based on the DNA on both sides fitting together. There are a couple of reasons from our side, obviously, why we feel that this is important. Number one, you said already the reason. It is an existing relationship as John came to our camps, so there is a relationship that was existing, that was already based on respect. The second one is, he obviously also fits 100% to our strategy. We are one of the big global sports brands, and we focus on training and fitness, so we want to help athletes to fulfill their potential. And that obviously goes for every sport that those athletes are playing, in this context basketball. And the third important reason obviously is we have the platform to really re-engage into basketball with a product concept that we've launched this year already earlier in running and training, that we now can also bring forward to basketball. And if you look at that, there's only one face that actually fits to the brand that can actually help us get that accomplished, and that's John.
So that's strategically why we chose John. I mean, there's been so many players over the years we could have partnered with, draft picks, free agents in our business. Why have we waited on John, and why is he really a perfect fit for Reebok?
Well, I mean, you look at other sports and athletes that work closely with us, whether it's Peyton Manning, whether it's Crosby or Ovechkin on the hockey side, whether it's Lewis Hamilton in Formula One racing. So we've got great faces that represent the brand, representing also a sport. And obviously in basketball we haven't really worked hard on basketball in the last couple of years, but based on our heritage, we're going to re-enter, and we needed the face that fits us for that. That based on his athletic way of playing, his charisma on the court, as much as also his personality off the court. There is only one. It's not about quantity for us, it's about the right fit. And there's only one player that we think we can work with well over the long term, and that's John, obviously.
So clearly, one of the major things you hear a lot about today is energy. And that's because this product here, this technology, actually returns energy to the athlete as he's training or as he's playing. So if you guys can help me right now, we're going to bring out the man of the hour and have a little of our energy of our own. So please welcome to the stage, Mr. John Wall. question that a lot of people ask is why Reebok? I mean, you had so many choices. Why did you choose Reebok?
Yeah, like you said, you know, last couple of weeks I had a lot of choices aside from, like we said, Reebok seen me and gave me the first opportunity to display my talent across the best players in the nation, and I felt like I wanted to be one of the top guys, and Reebok had the opportunity to make me the franchise guy, you know, the face of the basketball program and this new ZIgtech shoe. And I feel like they did a great job of going to be able to market me, and I feel like it was like a family. So this is the reason why I chose Reebok.
So it's pretty crazy. 2 years ago, you were playing in high school, last year in college, and this year, high school players will probably be wearing your signature shoe, which is pretty crazy to think about. Does that like give you goosebumps that you'll go into the season, obviously competing, but also seeing young players wearing your shoe?
Yeah, you thank God for it. You know, it's a dream come true. A couple years ago, I didn't have it, so you know, I used to walk around with other kind of shoes on. Other guys be happy. So the first time I see a kid wearing a pair of my shoes on, I'm probably just gonna stop and be amazed and shocked by it. So basically, I thank God and thank the Reebok guys for putting me down with the team, and we're happy to be with y'all.
So speaking of the shoe, this is the ZIgtech Slash, the shoe you'll be wearing. I know that you've already actually been training the shoe the last couple of weeks. First, what do you like about the shoe?
I love the new ZIgtech design. You know, the shoes are comfortable when I walk around in them, so to put them in on a basketball shoe, I can't wait to be the first person to turn them into a basketball shoe and put them on the court.
I mean, the technology being the fact that it returns energy is just tailor-made for your explosive play. So, do you think that this technology will become synonymous with Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, I hope so. You know, it helps me when I'm running fast and when I'm balancing myself. So yeah.
All right, let's hope so. All right. So I know a lot of you are going to do some one-on-ones with John and us, but does anybody have any quick questions now before we proceed to the next part of the show? Everyone wants to save their questions secretive, competitive.
John, did you have a hand in creating that shoe?
No ma'am, I did, but you know, I'm still happy with having the opportunity to have my own shoe. And they did a great job designing. You know, I'm going out there and try to do the best I can to perform on the court with them. Like I said, I'm happy to have my own shoe, and I'm happy with the ZIgtech design.
We did have, though, also a lot of conversations, because obviously this is the beginning of a relationship. So going forward, his involvement also in design is obviously something that we very much welcome. We already met people that actually creating the product from a design and development point of view. So see this as the beginning of what will be a great relationship. So his involvement obviously is welcome.
Any other questions before we break for one-on-ones?
Hi. What do you foresee yourself doing in terms of training and preparation for the next level?
Basically, you know, just working out. You know, that's the key, is working out and getting better every day. So I'm a person that don't like to take days off. And like I said, having an opportunity to have my own shoe. These shoes are great. They feel great for me. So I'm working out in them and getting better every day.
Good. Okay, so we're going to do a quick photo op with John first, and then with John and Uli, and then we will break into the one-on-ones.